back. We're getting the warm-up game going right now, filling the warm-up lobby, and then yeah. So yeah, the stream should be back up now. Just let me know. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. All right, we're back. So, yeah, again, all of the bans are in effect for this warm-up game. All of the bans are in effect for the warm-up game. Hey, what up, Lottie? All right, and we'll post everything a couple of times. And I'm gonna make sure we get a couple of people in here, and then we'll be in good shape. So this is the warm-up game. This is the warm-up game, and then, you know, we'll get into the money games, get into the points games. It's 2 games, remember. It's 2 games, and the winners will be those with the most points. The most points. All right. I know Too Old to Merc and Too Young to Merc as a duo need to get in here. All right. Lag, what up, dude? All right, so again, the way the money will be given out is first place duos team gets $100, second place gets $70. Second place gets $70, third place gets $30. Split between the duos team member, or if you're playing solo, you keep all that cash. So and the way we're paying it out is either Venmo or PayPal. So if you don't have Venmo or PayPal, I can't do anything for you, but that's how we're sending that out. All right. And then I'm going to post the room code a few times. And we'll be in business. This is the warm-up game. And again, hey, if you're in this lobby, the person on the left side of the duo controls that team. So if you tell me in the Discord that I need to kick the person that's in your team, I'm going to kick them, but only if you're in the left side spot. The left side spot is who owns that duo team. That's who owns the duo team. We're doing this in first-person duos, and we got some bans. Pay attention to the bans. I don't want to hear anybody cry. I don't want to hear anybody cry about getting banned from all my social media and banned from the stream. because they broke the rules, because they didn't know the rules. The rules are the rules. It's your responsibility to keep up with the rules. Your responsibility. Yeah, I see the chat, Nandini. I see the chat. This is a warm-up game. Warm-up game. So that's the way this is going to go. Right now, we have 30 people in the lobby, and it is a sweaty lobby already, man. It is a sweaty lobby for sure. Gonna make sure the right people are in here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. The Merc team is here. Right now, we have one person in a solo, 2 people in a solo. People trying to win it all for themselves. All right. We've got myself and WCG that are going to be observing. Saber, you're welcome to jump in and add one more to the observer list. The people that are going to be observing are here specifically so that we can, you know, adjudicate the rules, get the screenshots, make sure we don't miss any points, make sure we don't miss any kills. The hardest thing for me to track is those melee kills. So moderators who are going to be observing, please keep an eye on the kill feed. And the way you join is the room code. The room code we're going to post over and over and over again. Over and over and over. And there's no password. So if you're in the stream right now, you can join. It's duos. So either organize your duo, or if you have an organized duo and somebody's taking your spot in the, your partner's spot, let me know and I'll kick them. The way to let me know is in the chat or in the Discord chat, in general chat there. So we're going to get this warm-up game going here in just a minute. All the same bands are in effect. There'll be a new room code for each game. So yeah. That's the way that's going to go. This is going to be a highly contested game. This is about the size of right now. The lobby is about the size of tournament lobbies that I've played in pretty recently. And let me tell you, it is aggressive. Spotter is not banned. Odium kick Josh. I saw that and then I looked down and Josh was in the spot. That'd be funny though. I cannot do Barclays, Dexter. I can do PayPal. PayPal should work to the UK. And I can do Venmo. So that's what I got, man. Venmo and PayPal. All you need for PayPal is an email address and a bank account to connect it to. You can also use your PayPal balance to buy stuff in game too. So, but yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. We have a Slayer title in the Discord. We've got a Slayer title, and you will get the Slayer title if you win this thing. So yeah. All right. So the room is coming on up. I gotta adjust the camera here so it's on top of the room code. But yeah. We are just about ready to go. Now, the The bans are in effect. Yeah, extra points for melee. The bans are in effect. The bans are in effect for this warm-up game. Resume, you have time to get in, man. You don't have to be in the warm-up game to play in the money games. So if you want to get in, we've got a warm-up game that's about to start probably in the next 60 seconds, and then we've got the 2 games that count for points. Then we have the 2 games that count for points. Will I be interviewing Mobile Mayhem comp player today, Kyle? I don't have an interview recorded for the broadcast right now, so it all kind of depends on when that happens. But yeah, so yeah, the warm-up game is going to start here in a second, and then we will be ready to go for these money games. So yeah, I'm excited about it, guys. These are going to be some crazy sweaty lobbies. We got a warm-up game followed by 2 money games. The points, we will track the points. I will announce the points in between the first and second game while that second game lobby is filling up, and it is the points total that will determine who gets the prizes. All right, and then there is going to be an incentive in the second game. Is the stream seriously offline? Stream's not offline. I see the stream online. So for the second game, we will have a the notifications turned off. We got Steven with the big gifted sub to Resume. Steven with that gifted sub to Resume. Got to turn the notifications back on since I restarted the stream with after that little glitch. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got it going. Horns are re-enabled. All right, I'm going to post the bans one last time. All right, here it goes, man. I'm hyped for it. This is the warm-up game. This is going to determine who the players to watch are. Who the players to watch are for the money games. All right? I do this warm-up game for a couple of reasons. Number one, it lets us know who didn't understand the rules, and we get to smack them right out of the lobby, and they don't get to participate in the tournament. The rules are in effect right now. The bans are in effect right now. So do not get it twisted. We have the rules in effect, and if you don't follow the rules in the warm-up game, you won't be able to participate in the tournament. We have a platform in this warm-up game, so it should be interesting. Should be interesting. Let's see where we got planes coming in. Spotter class. We're going to see who jumps to platform first. I'm going to follow you guys in the plane. Here we go. The jump is starting. We have 38 people. 38 people are in. I'm going to see who jumps to platform here. Lots of people out of the plane early. We do not have a lot of platform jumpers right now. We do not have a lot of platform jumpers. We're going to see if anybody jumps to platform to get that early loot. It looks like we might have a couple headed there. We got some sweaty teams in here, and this is the first duos drop in. We got the Merc team on platform first, and it doesn't look like anyone else. Oh, we have one other team here. Just one person, though, came to pick up the helicopter and get out of there, but they're taking shots. That helicopter is weak, but we got too old to Merc and too young to Merc, who have essentially taken platform for themselves. That's a huge advantage starting out from a loot perspective. Huge advantage right now. Don't see anything in the kill feed yet. I'm going to look and see if there are any teams next to each other. Look at Team 7 over here. First blood is on. Oh, I see a first blood, but I still see 38 people. Did we have a crash, or did Book get that kill? We got Team 7, Book out here on his own. But it looks like we're going to have another engagement over here between Saber, AJ, and Wolf. We got people in standoff. Going over to Doc. Got Team 6 and Team 20 pretty close. But early on in this game, I think what we're going to see is a lot of people spread out. I mean, this is only the warm-up game. This is only the warm-up game. But as we look at the map, there's a big spread of people. And it looks like homeboy that's down may have been a solo. Surge is down. We have 36 of 38 left in the lobby here. Not a lot going on. Not a lot going on right now at Doc, but we do see Team 20 moving in on Team 6. We may see our first deliberate engagement between some duos here. Pro 3 backing up, but we do have Tukir and Six Strings over here in position in the building with Adam Smith and Pro 3 up on the containers. Let's look at the map. Yeah, it looks like these teams that we're watching here are the closest to an engagement. Everyone is spread out, getting that loot with too old to Merc and too young to Merc. That Merc team taking platform for themselves and really capitalizing on the platform loot early in the game. I'd be interested to see how helicopters are used here, especially once we get into the money games. All right, we got Six Strings taking the high ground position. He can clearly see Team 20. I'd imagine it'd be impossible that he hasn't seen Team 20 here yet. And they may try and gatekeep this to see if Adam Smith and Pro 3 run out the back, see if they can get a shot. But they're maneuvering pretty well here. As we look at the map, these two teams are still the closest two teams to each other. Teams are spread out in position to get loot. It looks like Team 1 with Headless and Michael Scott may be making a play on this airdrop, but it has not fallen yet. We got Michael Scott with 2 kills already. 2 kills already that we've missed. That airdrop has not fallen. Team 1 over at bus station. Looks like we might have Team 3 in an engagement here. Tribe K with Dirty Dan. Zombies are out. And Dirty Dan gets the kill on Tribe K in the street here at Crash. That's one team down and out. We're down to 33 players left in the field. Still nice and spread out. We have Ryzen here on the airdrop, but Noob Train is close to him with his teammate Lag here. Ryzen is spread out from his teammate and may take some shots here. Ryzen taking some shots, but he gets on the snowboard and gets out of there. free. Lag trying to make a move on the airdrop, but this is under some pressure. These teams being careful, trying to get positions in the buildings. We're going to take a look here at Ryzen's perspective. Taking shots on the snowboard. Throws out the poltergeist, but they're on the roof, and they should be able to still pretty easily see him here. He's going to go behind the building and get some cover and dip out of there on the snowboard, but his teammate may be in trouble. His teammate's taking shots out here in the open, manages to down Noob Train, and gets out of there with barely any health left on the airborne. Ryzen is taking the high ground in the back. Lag still trying to cover and see if he's safe to res his teammate. But Anti needs to heal up to be able to take this engagement. May be able to finish the kill here on Noob Train. Gets the finish. Lag isn't able to get out in time to get the res off. And now we've got Ryzen and Anti with the high ground here. Lag caught out in kill house. Ryzen and Anti get that finish. Other than that, this airdrop has only been touched by these two teams, and I'm not sure that it's empty yet. Let's take a look at the map. We've got Team 10 and Team 12 in an engagement here. Oh, that's Team 13. Taking a look, we've got Team 12 in the helicopter. Too old to Merc and too young to Merc. The Merc team took platform, and so they're looted up, and they're on an airdrop now. This team clearly has the best loot in the lobby for this warm-up game right now. But we've got Team 15 coming in on a helicopter fast. Huge engagement right here at the airdrop, and the Merc. Gotta watch out for the Merc, man. Too old to Merc, too young to Merc. Get the double kill right on the airdrop, out in the open. Heal up, and they've been gifted a free helicopter. We're gonna take a look at French Fry. Looks like we have an engagement going on right here. They're on this airdrop, but 7 and A is right out in the street. French Fry runs behind the fence. And he's downed. He's downed. Josh is over here for the third party, and we have a cute kid up on the hill. 7 NA, Troy, and DMQ have the airdrop and have the position in the building. Josh gets taken out by the cluster grenade from Troy. Big kills on the airdrop right here. Hugely contested airdrop. And we have a set of tags that are in a tough position. A cute kid's still up on the high ground, probably waiting for that opportunity at the tags. But we've got 7 NA have control of this airdrop out in the middle of the street right now. In the vehicle, we're going to watch from their perspective here for a second. Just controlling this position. They've got a vehicle if they need. They've got 2 vehicles with the Bertha there as well if they need to get out. That Bertha looks a little bit stuck. We're going to see how this goes for him. Team 12 still here. We've got that spotter class in effect with airstrikes on the box, but none of those hit. None of those are effective. And Team 5, 7 and A is out on the Bertha, leaving that airdrop. There's still time on those tags. It looks like that's what's going to happen. We've got tags coming back in. Let's check out Team 23, Ryzen. We're going to see what they're getting done here. Headed up towards this airdrop. We've got a new airdrop on the field. It seems like all of the major contests, the major team fights are happening at these airdrops. And 7 NA with 2 airdrops under their belt right now. 2 airdrops under their belt, loaded up. I haven't seen any melee kills yet. Let's take a look at the kill count right now. 2 kills is the most anybody in the lobby has. Team 23, Ryzen and Anti coming in for this airdrop. Hit the airdrop over at Kill House, and this is going to be their second airdrop. So we've got a couple of teams now that have hit 2 airdrops. Merc team has platform and an airdrop. There is a major loot discrepancy with some of these teams now. Let's check in with 6 strings. Over here in the Humvee in the truck. But we've got too old to Merc and too young to Merc up on the high ground, putting down some shots in a beautiful position here. Splits up Team 6. Look at the positioning that the Merc team has right now. Perfect high ground positioning, spread out just enough so they can't be downed together in one quick burst, but with beautiful supporting positions. Too young to Merc goes in to the high ground close, and Six Strings is in trouble. Six Strings gets downed. And Tukir is downed as well. Too young to Merc and too old to Merc with 2 team kills now. Beautiful positioning in that gunfight. Next revive flight's coming in. We got 20 people left on the map. A cute kid still working. Got the revive in, but he's in some trouble because we've got either airstrikes or cluster grenades going down on this box. It looks like Team 12 is going to be able to recover from that kill, get loaded up at a free airdrop. We've got Team 5, 7 and 8 going down. Adam Smith and Pro 3 with a good view here. Troy barely getting out of there, and DMQ is still downed. Pro 3 coming around, finishing the kill. And Troy goes down as well. Pro 3 and Adam Smith with a big team kill on the 7 and 8 team there. All right, as this circle gets smaller, we're going to check in with Team 1. Too young to Merc goes down. Michael Scott and Headless engaging with Solo and Dirty Dan. Solo gets downed on the high ground, but he looks like he's in a safe position to get brought back up. Zombies are out, cluster grenades are out, and the airborne goes down. I don't see any melee kills yet. Dirty Dan, Solo, both up. Headless throwing grenades. That is a heck of a grenade throw. You see that? Dirty Dan dips. Solo is out as well. But it looks like we've got Michael Scott chasing him. Is he going to engage Solo here? Michael Scott is running him down. Right onto the roof to pick up that kill on Dirty Dan. Michael Scott with the incredibly aggressive play. And Solo is on the first floor trying to get healed up. And Solo goes down to Headless. Headless caught up with his teammate for the support. Headless and Michael Scott up to 4 team kills now. Taking out the 10K team. We're going to move into Team 12 and check out a cute kid and French Fry here in the middle of the circle. They're next to a tank. They can't use it, but they've got great positioning here on the high ground. Team 23 and Team 25 pretty close to an engagement as well. All right, Ryzen maneuvering. Dark up here on the high ground. I don't know if he sees Ryzen yet. I don't know if he sees him, but we've got Ryzen and Anti on the high ground right here. Bob is in a good position, but I don't know if they realize how close they are to each other. There's Ryzen. Dark is in trouble here. Ryzen goes down to get the kill, and he's able to down Dark with his teammate Anti right beside him. Gedan Ken Lesser is out in the opening here, coming from the high ground, but Ryzen is right there above him with Anti right next to that airborne. I don't know if they know that they realize he's there. Oh, he uses the ninja to get position, but I don't know if he realizes what kind of team he's coming into here. Anti's in trouble on the back of the airborne, but he gets out safely. Bob now on the low ground. Ryzen comes down to get him, but he's out in time. This is a fight between airborne. Checking in with S-Wolf right here at the airdrop. He's got Team 12 with French Fry and a cute kid over here. He's going to clearly see him on the snowboard. Team's being pretty careful right now before they get into aggressive engagements. We have Team 12 open shots on Adam Smith. Huge engagement right here as they hop out of the vehicle. French Fry moving for cover. Pro 3 is super, super low and goes down to French Fry. French Fry and Adam Smith out in the open. French Fry barely gets it done. That dude needs some adrenaline. Are we going to see a third party? We've not seen any major third parties yet from my perspective. Most of these are team-on-team fights, and it's the duo that wins the gunfights. Now, we've got a cute kid moving over to see if he can take some shots at Dark. Catches him out in the open, runs him down, gets the kill. We have 7 people left in the lobby, and it is getting small. We got a small circle coming in right now. It's getting tight. French Fry and a cute kid right here in the zone. We have teams that are coming in close. Headless goes down to Too Old to Merc. Too Old to Merc with 4 kills right now. S-Wolf taking shots. Bob up in the air. We're down to only 5 players left, taking Michael Scott's perspective. We can't get that first-person perspective that we want. All right, Michael Scott putting down the airborne. For our final circle, we've only got 5 players left. Team 12 is the only full team left in the game right now. In position right here with these buildings inside the zone. We have Team 25 that's going to be coming in real close. Bob is over here in the building. Hold up in the building. S-Wolf hold up in the building as well. Then we have French Fry and a cute kid with Michael Scott on the airdrop. Airstrike coming in. Michael Scott gets out of there safe. We've seen quite a bit of usage for the spotter class so far. Again, the next money game, the first tournament game, is next. This is the warm-up. There's still plenty of opportunity to get in these games. Taking a look at Michael Scott. He's out in the open, and he's taking shots. He needs to get on that snowboard and get out of there. Still have 5 players left. Michael Scott, with his escape into the high ground here, needs to get that heal in before he can re-engage. Got Bob still holed up in his building, but it doesn't look like he's got any heals left. Michael Scott with the cluster grenades. Let's see how he's going to approach this. Got another airstrike going in on Bob. Bob pulling the human UAV, looking for guys. If French Fry takes this airdrop or this airborne, he leaves his partner out there. But Bob jumps right into some bullets, down to 60 HP. A cute kid. He's able to get him down. 17 HP left with Bob. He has got to get a heal in, but all he has is first aid kits. A cute kid is down, but not killed yet. There he goes. He gets the full kill, and we have broken up the final duo in this game. We have 4 solos left for the warm-up game. 4 solos left. French Fry taking sniper shots at Bob out in the open. If he can hit a couple of those shots, Bob's in trouble, but he gets some cover here. Hits with the grenade. 90 HP for French Fry. All over him. Michael Scott drops French Fry, and then S-Wolf drops Michael Scott. We've got S-Wolf's perspective here. S-Wolf with 2 kills. Bob with 1. That's who's left in the lobby. Let's see who gets this win. He sees him. He definitely sees him. Bob gets some shots in. S-Wolf down to 131 HP. He's got position behind the tree. He's got the adrenaline, and Bob working with only first aid kit. So we've got 150 HP to 100 HP here, and it looks like he might have the flank. Bob's getting shots in on him. S-Wolf able to get the kill with that extra HP. Bob in second. Team 29 is the winner of the warm-up game. I did not see any melee kills in that game. Most of those melee kills are going to come right off the jump. We're going to see how this goes. Great game for S-Wolf, Bob, Michael Scott, French Fry, a cute kid. And then this is the area where we're going to be taking screenshots for these money games and logging all of the kills and team placement. So just so that everyone knows, with the way this point system works, S-Wolf as a solo would get 10 points plus 3 points for the kill. Crazy that he won that as a solo. Crazy. And then Bob and Dark would get 8 points, 1 point for their kill. Headless and Michael Scott would get 7 points plus 7 more at 14 with their kills, which would put them in first place. Obviously, the points are not in effect. That was a warm-up game, but that's just to give you an idea how these points will be calculated here at the end. The next game is going to be the first game that counts for the money. All right, we're going to reset the room. I'm going to reset the room, and then I'm putting the room code in the Discord first. This next game is the first of the money games. The first of the money games. All right, so this room code that I'm setting up right now is going in the Discord first. After that, we are going to put the room code in the chat for the stream. Given that there were less than 50 people in that, you can probably wait until it comes into the stream chat. But if you want to guarantee your slot, the place to go is the Discord. All right, room code's going in the Discord now. Typing it in. I'll accept those requests to join as soon as I get the room code in the Discord. All right, this next game is the first of the money games. We have two games. Points total determines the winners. Points total determines the winners. First place team gets $100. Second place team, $70. Second place team, $70. Third place team, $30. And it is the total points for the two games. The total points for the two games that determines the winner. We're not, there's not individual prizes for individual games. Not yet. All right, the room code is in the Discord. The room code is in the Discord, and I'll accept invite or request to join now from people on the friends list. The room code's going to go in the chat here in about 1 minute. And of those that were in the warm-up game that are on my friends list, I'm sending out invites just because I know you guys want to get in here. All right, the room code's going to go in the chat as well. And then we will be in business setting up this first game. Two games. Again, with points, I'm going to post the points over and over again in the chat. And if this goes well, man, we may try and get together like $1,000 for a 5-game tournament at some point. I love hosting these tournaments, guys. I love hosting the tournaments. I love how competitive the games are. Casting tournaments is a lot of fun for me, and I'm definitely open to that. So, you know, in the future. So we'll see how this goes. If we're gonna give it a second here, and if people don't move around, then you know, we'll boot people as we see it. All right, again, we're going to go over the rules while we're waiting here. We had nobody break those rules in the first game, which is great to see. Yeah, so the bans are all of the operator skills, right? You can't use War Machine, Annihilator, Purifier, Tempest. I think that's all of them, but yeah. And then for classes, no Trapmaster, no Defender, no Smoke Bomber. And then for guns, no NA-45, no Echo, no HS-2126, and no Striker. No Striker. All right. We have 35 people in. We have 35 people in the lobby. I'm reposting the room code in a couple of different places. And we're going to give it a few minutes so that everybody has an opportunity that wants to play to get in here. What up, Will? Yeah, the ping is rough. There's really no way to avoid that ping, unfortunately, because I'm on NA servers, you know? That's tough, man. Oh, yeah, I wonder if well, I can only pin a message every few hours. I'm going to pin my copy and paste on the bans. There we go. All right, so we have 36 people in. I'm going to start this game in about 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes, so that we can make sure that everybody gets in here. Again, bans are no tanks. No tanks. No War Machine, no Annihilator, no Purifier, no Tempest. None of those operators out of the airdrop. None of those operator skills, those operator weapons. On classes, no Trapmaster, no Defender, no Smoke Bomber. And then specific guns, no NA-45, no Echo, no HS-2126, and no Striker. Michael Scott, 80 ping from the islands. All right, let's get these teams organized. And we will be in business. UK gang is in the house. We have quite a few EU people in the stream in general. All right. What do we got? A's, I tried to play one of these games once, got killed at 175 ping, never again. Yeah, dude, if you're playing from like Southeast Asia or Africa, that ping is rough. Clueless, that we voted on no Smoke Bomber, and it was overwhelmingly in favor of no Smoke Bomber. That is the reason. It also makes for a tougher spectating experience. Like if I'm trying to watch gunfights, it's harder to watch those gunfights in the Smoke Bomber cloud, especially in the final circle. So it helps with spectating and casting as well. But the chat unanimously voted to ban Smoke Bomber. Team 5, all good. All right. We're going to get going here in about 2 minutes. And then we'll be in good shape. 39 people in the lobby. We got Mr. Milan as a solo. Who else is going to solo this? Robustus. Solo. Pro 3 solo. Barry solo. S-Wolf, winner of the last game as a solo. D-Echo solo as well. D-Echo and Mr. Milan with the same profile picture. I wonder if they're meant to be together. Clueless slapped in the face with a ping from Asia. Yeah, that's tough, man. Double Renetti. I'm interested to see how the Renetti turns out in Battle Royale. It's a strong pistol in Warzone, so I'm interested to see. Double Renettis in Warzone is OP close range. OP. All right, 42 people in here. 42 people in here. Got to make sure we're on the front page. Get your teams worked out. Get your teams worked out. We're going to go in a second. Mr. Milan and D-Echo look like they should be in the same team. We're going to go as soon as we can here. As soon as everybody is good to go. 41 people in here. Big mana bomb in chat from WCG. What up, Chris Hansen, DVSO? What up, guys? All right, this is the first money game. The points are in full effect. The bans are in full effect, just like the last game. All right, last chance to team up. Last chance to team up. Got my Excel spreadsheet all ready to go. I'm going to enter in a couple of these names. And then we will be off to the races. All right. All right. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? This is game number 1 of the tournament. Game number 1. We've already finished up our warm-up game, and we are going to go. We are going to go, go, go. All right? Make sure your teams are straight. Make sure your teams are straight. And we are about 30 seconds out from hitting the go button. This is first person only. First person only. Let's go, Barry. Let's go. All right, Barry. Teammate is in. We've got some solos in here. Some bold, bold solos. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got to change this music. We got to hype it up a little bit more. All right. Here we go. All right, we have a platform, a high ground platform near farm. High ground platform near farm and a lobby of 41 people. 41 people. It's always interesting at the start of these to see who gets hyper aggressive, risks, you know, that high risk, high reward, try and get 3 or 4 kills early. And you know, platform is the spot for that. Platform is also the spot for those early melee kills. And again, melee kills count for 3 points versus the standard 1 point for a kill. I did not see any melee kills in the first game. And so it will be interesting to see if we get any in this game where the points count, the points are in effect. Big subscription gifted from Steven. We're watching to see who jumps platform. Does not look like we have a lot of people coming into platform here. Oh, it looks like we got team 14. They may be alone here at platform. Too old to Merc, too young to Merc. The Merc team is here. All right. Merc team is on platform alone. The benefit of a helicopter and all of that loot. In a lobby with only 41 people, this is definitely a viable strategy. Let's take a look at the map and see if there's anybody super close to each other. We got Team 8 and Team 9. Team 8 and Team 9 close. Team 11, Team 31 close. Taking a look from Josh's perspective. No gunfight there. Let's take a look at Team 11. Solo being careful in the building. It looked like he knows he's got company. We'll move over to Dirty Dan's perspective here. Team is right on him. He's out in the open here with Team 21 holed up in the building. Shrobustus takes out Rhino early. Our first blood of the match. The Mercer's in trouble here. S-Wolf. The Mercer takes out Strobustus. And S-Wolf, the winner of our warm-up game as a solo, his teammate is taken out, and he's being chased down by the Mercer right now. He's out in the open, though, and he could be taking some shots here. Looks like he's getting shot at. He's got 15 HP. Barely got out of there. Barely got out of there with S-Wolf taking shots from across the road. Gets the revive in, though. We've got Mr. Milan in the building here, and they've got Ryzen and Anti over here on the other side of practice range. Mr. Milan looking like he's making a move on Ryzen. These early engagements are key. Odium goes down. Solo goes down. Mr. Milan making a move on Ryzen here, pushing through these warehouse buildings. He's looking. He knows people are close. Ryzen outside, moving around. They're definitely going to see each other here if Mr. Milan peeks his head out of this warehouse building. Ryzen moving around. Mr. Milan is out, though. They've managed to switch places without seeing each other. Mr. Milan over here. Now we've got Anti maneuvering around, and Mr. Milan's in trouble. Ryzen catches him out in the open, and he goes down. Our first airdrop is coming in. Lots of teams outside the next zone. We're going to see if Dr. Echo, or DX Echo, is able to make a move here. He's got Ninja, he's got the high ground, but they've got airborne, and he may be in trouble here on the top of a building with guys airborne and in on him. Ryzen is right up there. We'll see if he can shoot him out of the sky, but this is a dicey situation with his teammate gone. Ryzen goes down to Echo. 7 HP in a dream right now. These teams have traded 1 for 1, and both are in a tough situation to be able to get the tags for their teammate. Echo is back up. Ante on the outside here of practice range. Echo is looking to see if those tags are covered. Looks like Echo's in trouble. We're going to take a look at Lag and Noob Train here. Moving in. Team 1 making a move on farm. Let's go back to Echo and see how he fares. Still making his move towards those dog tags. Looks like they're just going to rotate around each other and play it safe. Get these dog tags. Stay alive. The Merc team up in a helicopter here, looking at 10K, looking at 6 strings. Six strings and Wrath here on the airdrop, but with a helicopter that is clearly in trouble because too old to Merc, too young to Merc. Hit it with the FHJ while it was on the ground there, limiting their ability to use that helicopter to get out of here. So it looks like 6 strings and Wrath are stuck. Headless and Michael Scott crashing the party here. We've got a big engagement between Headless, who's in a perfect high ground position. Wrath barely gets out of there and jukes him with the ninja, but Wrath goes down out in the open. 6 strings with pretty decent position, and Michael Scott taking shots. Let's take a look at this from Michael Scott's position. Headless across the road here. 6 strings in a lot of trouble, and Michael Scott and Headless able to take out the team. Right now on points, we've got Michael Scott with 2 kills, Sad and Book YT with 3 on their team. They've got the lead in the lobby. Taking a look at Ryzen here. At launch base, Team 21, Barry and Wani moving in. Ante out in the open on the tops of these buildings. May be within visibility of Team 21. We're going to see if we get an engagement there. Lag and Noob Train both go down to Team 17. Taken out in quick succession there by Palace Will and Soul with Team 17. Going back to check in on Ryzen and Ante over at launch base. Team 21 on the high ground, looking for an opportunity on them, but we don't see an engagement yet. All right, we've got Team 15. They're in the helicopter here. French Fry and a cute kid in the helicopter, but they're about to be under some duress with the 7 and A team. They dip out on the helicopter. 7 and A, both with vehicles. We've got them splitting up. Everybody's making a move on the zone now. Team 3, Headless and Michael Scott, chilling on an airdrop in the zone all by themselves. Teams are relatively split up. It's probably going to stay that way, but it looks like we may have an engagement going on right now. Barry right there with Ante. Barry takes out Ante. A-Panda takes out Wandy. We've got Barry and A-Panda right next to each other. Barry trying to get out of there, but can't do it. And M-Key Gaming takes out Barry. Let's get back to this engagement here. M-Key Gaming and A-Panda trying to take shots at Ryzen here. Ryzen on the snowboard. Moving quickly. Gets the tags. And tries to get out of there. A-Panda and M-Key dominating the high ground right now. We see Rhino Merker chilling in the warehouse. A Panda and M-Key with the high ground position here, but they're going to need to move as soon as the zone comes in on them. French Fry and a Cute Kid making a move on platform right now. A Cute Kid with a dangerous airstrike. French Fry in trouble up there. Sad goes down. Sad goes down. A Cute Kid able to get the revive right here on the top of platform. Book YT stuck on the bottom of platform here and in a rough position. French Fry able to get a heal. DMQ goes down to Echo. Book YT loses his helicopter. In a position in the cubby there, and French Fry and a Cute Kid trying to get an angle on him. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at Team 50. Echo is putting people down right now. Looking for Team 5, looking for an opportunity, but he's in a rough spot. They got to make a move on the zone, and he's got somebody above him with the high ground. Troy is above him with the high ground. Both of these guys are solos at this point with a teammate down. Troy's in trouble there with the zone. He's going to have to move. Echo kind of gatekeeping here, kind of falling through the map. Troy decides to stay on the high ground, taking massive hits from the zone right now. He's going to need to move. Echo and Troy out in the open, running from zone, basically right next to each other. Troy on the snowboard, but he's down to half health, and he's still outside of zone. Troy gets the heal in. He's got a little bit of space now. Echo running for his life from the zone. These guys are both out in the open and kind of in a tough position, but Troy with a major advantage with that snowboard. Now, Echo right on the edge here. Let's take a look at Team 41. Got some gatekeeping going on at the edge of zone. Teams trying to find each other. Sad and Book YT moving on DMQ. They've got a position here in the buildings right next to the airdrop. But DMQ is right on the airdrop, and I don't think they see him yet. Too Young to Merc taking out M-Key Gaming. Right there with A Panda. Catches A Panda in the middle of a mantle on the rock. And Too Young to Merc finishes off the team. Palace Will taking out Rhino Merker. Spiros and Zerker getting sniped by a Cute Kid, which is hilarious to say. There's the airstrike. He's going to try and make a move here. Push him out into the open with the airstrike. They're already gone from that building, so we're going to see what happens here. Oh, he gets jumped on, and Ante jumps right in on him and gets the kill. Ante now looking to snipe French Fry. Just behind him with those shots. He's got teams jumping in on him. And Ante goes down to Palace Will and Spiros. These airborne, you know, jumping in on these teams from airborne is absolutely looking like it's a factor in every single one of these games. Palace Will with 6 kills in the game right now. 6 kills in the game. They're moving in on Team 50 here in standoff. DMQ gets the vehicle kill on S-Wolf and Sad. Shrobustus goes down, having some early kills in the game. Looks like these guys are chilling on the high ground. Gate keeping some tags. French Fry across on the opposite high ground. And Echo here in standoff. Too old to Merc, too young to Merc. Coming into standoff on the edge of zone. We've got 4 teams in this vicinity now, with some gatekeeping going on the tags. Interested to see how these teams run into each other. Palace Will taking a look at Too Young to Merc. Smokes go out. First aid goes out. Palace Will on the high ground. Too old to Merc, too young to Merc. In a tough situation, Soul takes out Too Young to Merc. Too old to Merc gets dropped on the edge of zone. Forced out into the open on the edge of zone. Soul and Palace Will's positioning on the high ground is perfect in that engagement. Palace Will now up to 7 kills with his teammate Soul with 1 kill. That's an 8-kill team right now in this first game. Palace Will, OP. Nerf this guy. The zone is getting tight and the teams are still relatively spread out. You've got Team 15 getting kind of close here. Gonna go over and check in on Michael Scott right after he gets the kill on DMQ. Headless is down, and he's gonna be able to get the revive. As we look at the map, you see everyone spread out with this final zone right near standoff. Looks like Will and Soul are going to move from their high ground position as the zone gets smaller and smaller. Going to move over here and take a perspective from the top. So we've got Palace, Will, and Soul on the high ground over here. That is where the final zone is going to be. Airdrop coming into the final zone. We've got Echo as well as Zerker and Spiros here in the final zone. It looks like we're going to have an engagement there. Spiros on the top of the building here with a pretty good perspective. Nice cover from the building on the roof. Close inside the zone, but right behind him is Book YT. 1 HP in a dream. They get 1 hit on this dude and he's done. Trying to throw some grenades out in front of him. Uh-oh. Nova gasses himself. Book YT able to get the heal in and get out of that tough situation. Will up to 9 kills, dropping Headless and Michael Scott. This team has 11 kills, but Will goes down to the zone. Can he get back inside zone without dying? Soul out in the open trying to get the revive, but French Fry's got a great perspective on him. Will goes down to French Fry. Book YT also in some trouble. French Fry's got Soul under pressure. Soul able to get the heal in, but he's trying to maneuver on his position here. Soul caught out in the open. French Fry getting shots in, but Soul able to finish him off. Down to 5 players left in this lobby. Echo, Book YT, Soul. Lots of single teams. Zerker and Spiros, the only full team that's in the lobby still. Book YT running away. Spiros, Zerker, Echo. Look at this position that Echo's got right here. Look at that position. Soul on the high ground, Book YT on the low ground. Zerker out here in the middle of the street. Should be able to see Soul if he comes out from behind that rock. Soul looks like he's in a bit of trouble here with the Nova gas going out. Runs him right into Book YT. Soul goes down to Book YT, and we still have Zerker and Spiros on the field. Book is in trouble Are they going to check under the bridge to see if Echo's there? They should see footsteps. Book YT under pressure from these grenades. On the edge of zone, Zerker and Spiros with the perfect position on the high ground here for the final circle. Book just trying to hold on for his life. Meanwhile, we've got Echo in a brilliant hiding spot. Echo playing for placement with other teams on the match. Book YT is in trouble here. Outside the zone, inside the zone, taking shots. I don't see how he's still alive. Seems impossible that he's still alive. Does not quite get the ninja, the grappling hook that he wants. And then Spiros and Zerker are still up with Echo as the final guy here, still under the bridge. The problem, though, is that now is the time to push. He's getting the revive. These guys are out in the open and vulnerable, but they're going to be able to get the revive. They're going to be able to heal up. And it is a tough sell to think that Spiros and Zerker aren't going to come away with this, with the win, with Echo still here under the bridge. They've got to know that he's under here. This is the only spot that he could be in at this point. They've looked everywhere. They've looked everywhere. The safe zone is collapsing. Echo trying to take a peek now. The team is above him on the bridge. They're going to know he's down here. Jumps down. Echo. Spiros goes down to Echo. And then Echo goes down to Zerker. We have Zerker and Spiros as the winning team. As the winning team. Echo with that brilliant hiding position that allows him to hold out for second place. All right, so let's take a look at our first points laydown. All right, for the winning team, Zerker and Spiros get those 12 points. 2 for the kills, 2 for the kills, and 10 for that first place placement. You love to see it. I'm logging some points. Moderators taking screenshots to check my work. Mr. Milan and Echo coming in with 11 points with 3 kills and second place. Then we've got Sad and Book YT coming in at third place with 5 kills. Third place, those 7 points plus those 5 kills is 12 points. The crazy numbers, though, from Soul and Palace Will. Those kill points will likely put them into first place with 12 points from kills and then 6 points from their placement. That's 18 points for Soul and Palace Will. French Fry and a Cute Kid coming in at 5th. Fifth place brings 5 points, and then they've got 3 for the kills. That's 8 points for them in 5th place. Next up, Headless and Michael Scott. 6 points plus 4 points for 6th place is 10 in the mix, man. I love the kill points because the kill points really favor some aggressive teams. Troy and DMQ with 2 points and 7th place. That's 5 total. Then we've got Too Old to Merc, Too Young to Merc with Team 8 in 8th place. Team 14 in 8th place. That 8th place is 3 points, plus their 3 points for kills is 6 points. We're going to be logging the rest of these as we go. We're about to reset the lobby here in a second. Tribe K, Soj King. Logging a few points, and then we will be in business for the next game. Yeah, you can jump in this second game. It's tough to win at only playing one game because the points matter for both games. logging a couple of points here. And then I'll go down the whole points before we get this next game going. Sorry this takes so long. I'm running it. I'm running this whole thing myself here. 12th place with 2 points. Rhino Merker and the Merker, plus the 1 point for their kill. A Panda and M-Key in 13th place with 1 point for 13th place, plus 6 points for their kills. Pushes them above most of the people who finished in front of them. And we'll finish up logging all these points here. And we will be back in business. We got only a few teams of 0 points, but plenty of opportunity to bring it back. Now, here's the problem. If you team with someone differently in your next game, I can't count those points evenly. So you're playing as 2 separate teams with 2 separate point totals, which means that it's as if you only count 1 game. It's as if you only count 1 game. Now, if you play the game solo in the first one and bring a teammate in for the second one, that's fine. You just played a man down in that first one. That's fine. I'll accumulate your points. All right, so all the points are in. All the points are in. I'm going to tell you who is in first place. All right, here we go. We have the standings, ladies and gentlemen. We have the standings. Make sure I've got everybody accounted for. All right, we're going to reset the room, and while the room is filling for the second game, I'm going to go over the standings and where we are now. All right, we'll set it up. First person, duos. No invite. All right, the room code is going in the Discord, and then we are going to go over who's in first place, man. All right, room code's in Discord for this one. Now let's go down the standings. All right, we have... I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this and pull it up on the stream so you guys can see it. All right, we've got the picture. And then I'll bring it up on the stream so you guys can see the standings. All right, here are the standings after one game. We have Soul and Palace Will, and if I misspelled your name, we're just tracking this stuff. I typed it in as efficiently as I could. We have Soul and Will at 18 points. Sad and Book YT at 12 points. Tied for second with them, Zerker and Spiros at 12 points. Zerker and Spiros at 12 points. Mr. Milan and Echo at 11. Michael, Scott, and Headless at 10. French Fry and the Cutie at 8 points. A-Panda and M-Key at 7. Merc. Too old to Merc, too young to Merc. The Merc team at 6 points. DMQ and Troy at 5. Tied up with K and Soj at 5. And S-Wolf and Strobustus at 5. Ryzen and Anti at 4, Rhino Merker at 3, Barry and Wani at 2, Noob Train and Lag at 1, and Bob and Dark at 1. Everyone else with 0. The room code is in the Discord. It's about to go into... It is about to go into the chat here. Man, this is fun. These are hyper competitive games right now. Hyper competitive games. You love to see it. The room code is out. The game is open to be joined. I should probably get out of my team and into the spectator role. Let's see. Sorry for what probably looked like wall hacks. Aggressive shots, man. Aggressive shots. Right now, Soul and Will, 18 points. Massive kill total. Massive kill total. Did not see any melee kills. Did not see any melee kills on that one. Again, melee kills are worth extra points. We got 3 points for a melee kill. Yo, Mod 6, you the guy from YouTube? I'm the guy that is Mod 6 on YouTube. Yeah, man. Running around and like maybe he's under the bridge. Yeah, he was under the bridge. Yeah, and if you're wondering why my sleeves rolled up, I'm not being a weirdo. Yeah, Will. Yeah, dude. Will F&M from one of the Mobile Mayhem interviews. Is that... Are you the same as Palace, Will? Same? Is that your in-game name? But yeah, my sleeves rolled up. I'm not trying to be a weirdo with a new fashion statement, but I got a new tattoo. Whoop, whoop. Got those lemons, son. New tattoo. It hurts. It hurt. Inside of the bicep hurt like crazy compared to other spots. I mean, obviously, I've got this whole arm done, so I'm pretty familiar with how all those tattoos feel. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's... See... Inevitably when we do tournaments like this, we're going to have some pro players show up, but that's what this is for, right? That's why we do those. That's why we do those we do this on the stream, is so that you guys who are always in the stream, like the biggest request I get is competitive lobbies where something's on the line, right? Something's on the line. So this is what we're doing here. And I haven't mentioned it too much up to this point, but Too Old to Merc is one of the contributors here for the prize pool. And he took that request seriously. He's like, hey, if I put up some cash and make this fun for people, will we get highly competitive lobbies so we can test out the skills? And that's what this is here for. We are here specifically so that you, awesome, beautiful people who are always in the stream, get a chance to play against pros like Palace Will, who have been in these Mobile Mayhem games and play at that level, right? So if you get a kill on Palace Will, you know what level you're playing at, right? Maybe he had just a bad day, or maybe you're a god. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're a god. And so that's why we do these tournaments. That's why we put stuff on the line like battle passes, and this is the biggest one we've ever done with $200 on the line. Too Old to Merc with the biggest contribution to that prize pool. Odium testing out the horns with a big gifted subscription to Will. But, you know, Too Old to Merc putting up the prize pool. I put some cash in there. And now it is time to announce the extra bounty. The extra bounty. All right, so we've got a $200 prize pool. Everybody knows about that. We've announced this already. $100 to the winning team, $70 to the second place team, $30 to the third place team. But we have two bounties out on the map. All right. We have a $25 bounty on Will's head and a $25 bounty on, Will and Soul. So the lead team, whoever gets a kill on the leading team, earns that $25. So that's it, man. We're going to start here in just a couple of minutes, but we want to announce that extra bounty. The team that is in the lead, Soul and Palace Will, it's a $25 bounty on each of their heads. $25 bounty to whoever kills Soul or Will. So that ups the prize pool to $250 total. So whoever kills Will, $25. Whoever kills Soul, Soul, $25. All right. Now that only counts for the first time they go down. That only counts for the first full kill. So if somebody kills Will and then he gets his tags, gets revived, that bounty is no longer active on Will, but it is still active on Soul, right? And it doesn't count if you kill yourself, baby boy. So that's it right there. So, and then if you just wipe their team, that's $50. $50. And that $25 bounty is going to be split by the team that knocks them, or if you use same rules, right? Same rules. So basically, if a team kills one of them, it turns out to be about a battle pass plus a couple extra bucks for each of you. $25 bounty on Will, $25 bounty on Soul, and then we have $100 to the overall points winner team, $70 to second place, and $30 to third place. Everybody got it? We got a full lobby here. It's 46. It's all the same people that were in the first one, probably plus a couple of extras. All right. Got an 11T, Mia and Skiller in here. Got a couple extras. Trying to take it home big with a performance in only game 2. 46 people going in about, 10 seconds when you see this. Soul, why me, man? I didn't do anything. All right, everybody is aware. One last time posting the points and bans. We do not value fratricide or suicide. Woo! Odium with the big gifted sub to Soul. All right. Going in 10. Robustus, we got to get you in here. We'll give, because Robustus was in that first game, we got to make sure he gets in here. Got to give him the opportunity. Giving him just a second here, and then we'll get this thing going. Best for you, gamer. I do Battle Royale and multiplayer. I'm about 60-40 Battle Royale. About 60-40. Will, I'm not going to spectate you starting out. Not going to spectate you starting out. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, you gotta take into account the fact that that bounty on their heads may very well just feed them kills, right? Like, the fact that the bounty's on their head, I mean, it's tough to see who's who in the game, obviously. You can't see names, right? But if you know where they are, if somebody kind of tries to stream snipe, and I do spectate them at all, no platform on this one. That's interesting. If I do try to spectate them at all, and you try and stream snipe, you might just feed them kills the whole game. You might just ensure they take home the bag today. This is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big one. This game, when combined with the points from first game, determines who is taking home that $100 first prize from a $250 prize pool tournament. Here we go. This is the map with the flight path. It goes right over bus station, launch base, and farm. I'm sure we're going to get some action at farm early. I'm not going to give away where Palace, Will, and Soul land. Not going to give it away any more than you might be able to see on this map here, but we got a lot of people exiting early. What I'm most interested to see right now is that we have three teams looking like they're headed to Harbor. All right, now we got Spiros, who is actively chasing down six strings. The team actively chasing down six strings, separated from his partners, and we got Spiros with the melee kill. We caught it right here. The only melee kill we've seen so far, and that is huge. 3 points for them. They are in second place, remember. They've got 12 points from the first game. Already with 3 points on the board. Melee kill first blood. That is big for the final standings. That is big for those final standings. Too old to Merc with the kill on Soul. Too old to Merc with the kill on Soul. Gets that $25 bounty. Using adrenaline shot now. First bounty is gone. Too old to Merc with the 25 bucks. And we got Will close to him. We weren't even spectating that. That was luck of the drop and good gunfighting. Will in the helicopter has to get out of there. We got all kinds of shots going down. Bob kills Ferg the Simp. Team 12, Team 6, everyone is over here. Now, Will is in that helicopter, but we got Mr. Milan trying to put it on Rhino Merker right here, getting around the edge, and Mr. Milan drops Rhino Merker as well. Mr. Milan then dropped by the Merker himself. We got teams going down. Teams going down over here at Countdown right now. As we take a look at the map, we're going to jump back over to where French Fry is here because they are in it close. French Fry taking shots right now. In trouble. Poltergeist is out and he goes down. I was kind of hoping WRK It was going to be in the clown skin. I'm not going to lie to you. Team 24 now in control of Harbor. Had a lot of action early on in the game here. Will is still in. Soul on. Is Soul on the revive flight or is Soul dead? We'll have to see. Gonna take a look at Team 4. Team 4 is split up, and Tukir killing Bob all on his own there. 10 HP. Tukiri sees these footsteps, though. We're going to see what happens. He's behind the barrier. Footsteps inside. He may get a perfect shot. Those footsteps might be on the roof, though. We've got a smoke grenade going out. Oh, and Tukir goes down to Dark. Huge kill for Dark. Able to get those tags. That looks like a defender class, ladies and gentlemen. That looks like a defender class. Unfortunately, that is a ban. That is a ban. Fortunately, Dark is able to pick up Bob's tags.
Using adrenaline shot now.
And what we are going to do now is adjudicate that kill from Tukir onto Bob. We're going to give Bob that extra kill point. No, you can't use defender. We're going to give Bob that extra kill point. I'm going to make the note now. Bob is not... We're going to do what we can to make up for Bob's suffering there on that extra kill. All right, what do we have on the map? All right, so we've got a zone that's clearly going to be dropping down here at Black Market downtown. We've got lots of teams. A couple of teams over at Dock. We may see an engagement there. And then teams at Launch Base. Odium trying to drop the airstrike on the airdrop, but he's got somebody, it looks like, right above him that he doesn't notice.
Cluster strike incoming.
Oh, Cluster Strike wants it in the water. That's some trouble. They get out of there in time, just barely. But it looks like Odium has someone right on top of him. 11T. Mia up in the air there. Trying to get some dog tags, maybe? No. This will be interesting because players are all over the place right over here at Dock. Trying to get a picture of what's going on here. We got Josh and 11T Mia up here. This is a crazy spot for an engagement. And Josh goes down to Mia at the top of the Dock's cranes. And it looks like his dog tags are going to be in the water. Odium over here engaging Skiller. But Mia's going to be dropping in right behind him. And Odium goes down without ever seeing Mia right there. As Mia jumps off of the cranes. To save Skiller's life. Mia with a double kill on Josh and Odium. We got tags at the bottom of the ocean, but those tags will not be able to be retrieved. Huge engagement at Dock right there. As we take a look at the map, we still have teams pretty well spread out, but A Panda and M-Key may be making a move here on Team 24. Drops is in trouble with almost no health. And Drops goes down as A Panda exits the helicopter. A Panda gets the full kill. It is right there behind the boats. A Panda may have an opportunity here, but A Panda is out in the open. Getting shots on it. It's picked up the dog tags. It. Got M-Key Gaming with the push. Back in the helicopter. The Merker goes down. Does not look like we have a kill on Will yet. Up in the helicopter, we're going to take a look at the map. We've got players all over the place between dock and standoff. All over the place between dock and standoff right now. We're going to head in that direction. See if we can catch some of this action. 10K solo, dropping those zombies. I'm going to jump into standoff with Team 7 here. Too Old to Merc kills the Butcher. Huge Butcher kill in a game like this. Now, Jag Fury and Six Strings have Worthless in trouble right now. Wow, what a drop shot on Jag Fury by Worthless, but he's caught out in the open still with 9 HP, able to get behind the corner and get that first aid in, but he's only got 89 HP. Is he going to be able to re-engage and get the team wipe? Worthless with a huge drop shot, but Michael Scott gets him from the roof. From the roof. Michael Scott now with 3 kills. Looking for a teammate, but it doesn't look like there's going to be a teammate for him to kill here. Will with kills on Robustus. Let's take a look for the first time at Will's perspective. Not sure if he's in an engagement here, but this looks crazy. We got X Games. Big distraction. Big distraction for the teammate. And Skiller gets the kill. What a distraction with that motorcycle. We have a lot of teams over here at Black Market. A Panda and M-Key in a little bit of trouble. Their helicopter gets taken out and they get the jump. Going over here to Black Market, we got Soul and Will, and then we got S-Wolf out here all alone in the hills on a snowboard. Drops, kills Anti, and Book is able to drop Ryzen in the kill feed here. We're going to take a look at who's got the most kills so far this game. We've got Bob and Dark with 4 kills as a team. Looks like they're leading the way right now. Too Old to Merc, Too Young to Merc with 3 kills as a team, but Bob and Dark getting it done. Drops gets the kill on Book YT. Mia gets the kill on Dirty Dan. Mia is quickly racking up the kills. 4 for their team as well. Now we have a possible engagement here with S-Wolf and Soul as well as Will inside of Black Market. S-Wolf getting out of there on the snowboard. Will able to pick up the helicopter at the last second there after the zone starts coming in. Picks his teammate up, but S-Wolf may, if S-Wolf has an FHJ, this is all trouble. Michael Scott kills Too Old to Merc. Too Old to Merc kills Headless. Spiros kills A Panda. We got to get over there. Too Old to Merc, Too Young to Merc with 5 kills on their team right now. 5 kills. We have a ton of teams still over at Black Market. Will drops Zerker. No one has collected that bounty on Will yet. Got long shots on Spiros. Getting a couple of hits here. Spiros may be in trouble. That movement coming in handy. We have Team 9. Looks like they're jumping in. Let's take a look at Team 9 over here. Bob goes down to Spiros. Dark out here in the open. Spiros is low, but what Dark doesn't realize is that Will and Soul are right behind him. Yeah, the rules are the rules, guys. We posted the rules so many times. So many times. Now this could be trouble for Dark. We got teams all over him right now. Soul and Will up in the helicopter. getting out of there. This is an interesting one. We got Spiros. Spiros with 5 kills getting chased down right now by Team 26. Skiller and Mia chasing him down. Spiros on the snowboard, but Team 26 in hot pursuit. Coming into the building. Spiros barely gets out of there. Headed upstairs, but Skiller is already in the stairwell. Skiller and Spiros in a gunfight inside. Skiller able to get the kills. And Spiros goes down. Taking a look at the kills, we got Too Old to Merc and Too Young to Merc with 5 kills on the team. Bob and Dark with 4 kills on the team. Drops and It, 6 kills. Skiller, Mia, 6 kills. It looked like a pretty even distribution here, but Skiller able to snowboard in on Strobustus and get that down. Finishes the kill, gets them into first place on the kill feed with 7 for the team between Skiller and Mia. Making a statement here in this second game. Taking a look at the map, we've only got 13 players left. It looks like Team 18 and 24 are about to get in the mix here. Too Old to Merc kills Soul again. Second time this game, Too Old to Merc has been able to get the kill on Soul. Already collected that bounty once. Drops an It. Getting after it here. Too Old to Merc, Too Young to Merc, putting down shots. Both of them taking shots. He drops. It in trouble here because he's going to have trouble getting over to get the revive while he's under pressure here from this team who's maneuvering particularly well in this game. They take the high ground. They've got good gunfights, but they've got 2 guns on 1 player, and it is hard to fight that tactic. They're going in, gets the finish. S-Wolf drops Mia. Mia was on an absolute tear this game and gets dropped by S-Wolf. Too Young to Merc, Too Old to Merc looking strong in this second game. It looks like Will is out. Oh, Will, so unlucky with the game crash. The game crash. No one able to take that bounty. The bounty taken on Soul by Too Old to Merc, and Will crashes and is not able to finish the game. That is unfortunate. Too Young to Merc and Too Old to Merc with 8 kills on their team right now. 8 kills. Absolutely dominating this second game. We've got 9 players left. They've got a good position here with the rock in the final circle. They're the only ones prepped and in the final circle. Taking a look at Skiller. Skiller sees Dark in the open here. Skiller able to down Dark. Teammate Mia is out of the game. He's soloing here, and we're going to see what he can get done. We watched S-Wolf take the warm-up game as a solo player, so it's absolutely possible. Chasing down S-Wolf, but there's a lot of players out here right now. S-Wolf down on the beach. Barry on the snowboard on the beach. Skiller goes down to Too Old to Merc. They are racking up the kills. We've got Sad and Book YT struggling with the zone. S-Wolf on the edge of the zone as well. Too Old to Merc, Too Young to Merc in a perfect position here, and it looks like It is in trouble. Too Young to Merc goes down to the shotgun shots from It. Barry kills Too Old to Merc. It kills Too Young to Merc, and they are out of the game. Tough positioning, getting pinched by 2 different teams. Sad and Book YT over on the edge of zone, playing for placement. Barry on the edge. It with beautiful position here on the edge of zone with those rocks for cover. S-Wolf may be in a tough spot coming from the low ground. It looks like Book YT is making a move on them. They are right next to each other and barely... They can't even see each other. Look at this. Right on the edge of the rock. Wolf decides to turn around and catches Book out with no visibility. We still have Sad out here. Snake in the grass. It with a perfect position behind this rock in the prone. Let's see if we get this engagement here between S-Wolf and Sad. Looks like Sad can see him, but Sad cannot see it. I don't know what kind of glitch that... Oh, it's the poltergeist, but it's just glitched out. Sad able to move on it, but it with the maneuver... Not able to get it done. Sad with very little HP remaining, but able to get the kill on it. Now we've got 3 players left in the game here. We have Sad out in the open with low HP, S-Wolf, Snake in the grass on the edge of zone, and Barry down on the beach at the bottom. This is an open area finish. There's nowhere to go. Grenades out. Sad still full HP. A little bit of a rock for cover, but Barry right back here. S-Wolf may be in trouble. Sad and S-Wolf in a gunfight. Sad is low, but Barry is right there. No idea why he's not taking shots yet. Sad, 1 HP. Barely gets the heal off. Sad finally goes down, but then S-Wolf right behind him. Barry comes out from the rock at the last second to take the win. To take the win. Now let's see how this worked out. We are going to have the final results here in just a minute. No hiding behind rocks. Barry coming out at the very end with the win, hiding until the last second, waiting until the opponent is out in the open and caught up in a gunfight, comes out at the end and gets that kill. Now let's see if Soul and Will can maintain their position in first place here. Now, I'm going to announce what I see as the winners here in just a second as I calculate all these points. But we are going to do a full review after the fact and make sure with screenshots every possible team is counted with their points correctly. Barry with a 12-point game for the team, bringing him up to 14 points total. Merc, Too Old to Merc with the bounty on Soul. That's $25 with Too Old to Merc and Too Young to Merc right there. They have 6 points. Now, they got 5th place with 9 kills. 5th place with 9 kills is 5 points. 5 points plus 9 kills. We got 14 points for this game and a 20-point total. Shrobustus and S-Wolf, 2nd place with 4 kills. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? 2nd place is 8 points. 4 kills brings them 12 points. And we got 17 points for the final score for Shrobustus and S-Wolf. Book and Sad, 3rd place, 7 points plus 2 is 9. Big game for them, coming in at 21 points. Soul in 8th place with 2. 3 points, that's 5 more. All right, calculating points. Skiller and Mia with a huge 9 kills in 6th place, 13 points. Working our way down. Bob and Dark with 4 kills in 7th place, 7 points for them. Plus the 1 for that cheater kill brings him up to 9 total. It's going to take me just a second here to finish out all of these points. 9th place plus 5. We are calculating the final points here. Mr. Milan with a kill. Patience. We will get there. And I'm going to be posting all of the final points I'll post all of the final points here on the stream, so you'll be able to see it in just a moment. Thanks for the patience, and thanks for coming out, guys. This was a lot of fun. Big gifted subs from WCG. Finishing out the points here. This is going to be close, guys, at the end. This is going to be really close. Where is Mr. Milan? 1 kill. This is very, very close as I look at these points. Got a last couple of points going in, and then we're going to do the final calculation. Drops and It coming in this second game in 4th place with 7 kills. I think we are just about finished with the calculation. Probably another 2 minutes here, and we should have the top teams. Now, if you got 1 or 2 points in the second game, weren't in the first game, and I don't include you on this, KLN, VLM. Then fret not. If you don't see your name on here, I'm doing what I can here to make sure that we account for the teams that played both and the teams that are definitely in the top 10. WCG with another gifted sub. All right. Check on Dirty Dan and Solo. And then 6 strings, and we should be all ready to go with the final points calculation. All right. The points are calculated. Points are calculated. If you see any errors, please let me know. I'm going to post this on the chat, and we are going to talk about who are our winners. I'm going to sort it. All right, we've got our finals. We've got our finals. It is absolutely crazy close for these top couple of teams. Absolutely insanely close. There it is. All of a sudden, get an error on there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take the screenshot, bring it up, and we're going to talk about who won this tournament. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, we're going to pull it up here, and we will have the final count. All right, for the final count. For the final count on our winners, we have Soul and Will pulling it out, even with a disconnect and a rough game 2. Their game 1 was so strong, they pull out the win with 23 points and the $100 prize. Sad and Book in second place with 21 points. And then we have a tie for third place. A tie between Zerker and Spiros and the Merc team. And then the Merc team got the only bounty in that second game with a $25 bounty on the on Soul. And so the way we're going to do this tiebreaker, there will absolutely be a tiebreak. I'm going to go back and calculate the total kills by each team. So total kills will be the tiebreaker, and so we'll be in the DMs with Zerker and Spiros and the Merc team for who got the third place win. Soul and Will pull it out, even with that rough game 2. They get that 23 points. Book and Sad with the $70 in second place. Zerker, Spiros, and Merc. Too old to Merc, too young to Merc tied. Too old to Merc, too young to Merc with that huge game 2, taking home the most points from game 2. Then going down the rest of the standings. In fourth place, S. Wolf and Shrobus. And Michael Scott and Headless in fifth, tied up with Barry and Wani in fifth. Then we have Mia and Skiller only putting up points in game 2 and still managing to come in tied in sixth place with Drops and It also only putting up. Oh, look at this. You're right. We have a miscalculation that is going to affect the final points. We didn't get that Spiros axe kill. We have a recalculation. We have 3 points or 2 extra points added in here. We have a miscalculation that handles any issues we had with the final. We're going to do a recalculation here. We have a melee kill unaccounted for. Man, we have really got to get this calculation in place because this affects the finals. Tells you don't leave early because we have a new second place team. This is what happens. I apologize if I got people overly excited early. We have new final game tabulation coming in. We have to account for that melee kill. Melee kills are 3 points. Melee kills are 3 points. And there you go. Accounting for the axe kill. It's 2 extra points in there because they got a point already for that kill, but we had to add 2 extra points in to account for the melee kill. Look at first, second, and third place. Look at first, second, and third place. 23 points, 22 points, 21 points. Wow. The axe kill, the reminder for the axe kill coming in. Spiros getting that axe kill. The melee kill made the difference. The melee kill made the difference. We have Soul and Will coming in first place. Zerker and Spiros in second with 22 points. Sad and Book still keeping their position in the top 3 there with 21 points. And then Too Old to Merc, Too Young to Merc coming in fourth, but getting the bounty on Soul. So the winner stays the same. Crazy, crazy. Book, sorry for getting you excited there with the miscalculation in that second versus third place. That's on me. This is a wild finish to the game there. All right, so next up, how do you collect on this? How do you collect on this? You need to get in your DMs with me on Twitter or Discord. Get in the DMs, and as soon as I like the way you verify that your Discord or Twitter is the same as your in-game, all I need is a screenshot of you in-game. See the screen I'm on right now in my game? You guys see this screen? It has my in-game name. We're going to verify that way. So I don't need a screenshot with your UID. I don't need any personal information about your account. None of that. I don't need to log into anybody's account. We don't do any of that. We keep it nice and clean. Verify your in-game name with a Discord or a Twitter DM. Once we verify that for our winning teams, we will get you your PayPal information or your Venmo, and we will get you that cash. We will get you that cash. Big games from the Merc squad coming in fourth with the biggest points in game 2 at 14 and the bounty on Soul. All right. Anybody got any questions? Slide into those DMs on Twitter or Discord. Huge games today. Putting the results back up. Huge games today. And some dicey stuff, man. Got some pro players in here. And, I mean, look at the top of that final kill count. Yeah, we gave Bob his extra point. Gave Bob the extra point. That brought him from 7 to 8 in game 2. Can we discuss a 1v1 tourney? I have, it'll be the first time ever done in Call of Duty Mobile. This is the first announcement. Bob, just Johnny on the spot there. We are putting together and organizing a 1v1 bracketed tournament. I'm finding the cash for it now. 1v1 bracketed tournament. We will spectate all the games. We will set the brackets ahead of time. Price for third place is $30. We will set the price, the teams ahead of time. 1v1 bracketed tournament. And we're going to have prizes. The prizes will be multiple different things, not just cash. We'll have in-game prizes. We will have real merch, Call of Duty stuff. We're coming up with all the prizes, but it's going to be the biggest one I've hosted here on the channel. We have no sponsors for it yet. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. First ever 1v1 bracketed tournament. And it's going to be like every 1v1 is going to be a best 2 out of 3. It's going to be a deliberate bracketed, everything put together. We're going to cast it over the course of 2 days. So all those first rounds are going to be on day 1, which is going to be a Saturday. The second round, the second day will be a final. And yeah. I have to keep the prizes low enough so that I don't require having to send you a W-9. If I pay somebody, if they win more than, I think, $800 or $900 in one calendar year, we got to send out W-9s and file for taxes and keep all of that stuff legit and legal. And that also limits my ability to include people under 18. So if we can keep the prizes below that W-9 level, everything stays legal. Everybody who's under 18 can join. But we got to work all of that out. So might see if we might involve Amplify. We'll see, but I'm going to get some people involved, hopefully get some sponsors for this thing, and we will go from there. So you heard it here first. And we will work out the issues for the 1v1 tournament. It's going to be exciting, guys. It is going to be exciting. All right, so now we're going to look at a raid. We're coming up on the end of the stream here. This was awesome, guys. And huge thank you for the Merc team. Too old to Merc, too young to Merc. These guys putting up some of the cash for today because they wanted to see a crazy competitive lobby. And I think that's what we got done. Crazy competitive lobby. Now, I want to see if anyone who is in the tournament is streaming. And if not, we will find somebody to raid. Big stream today, guys. Average 50 viewers on Trovo. Crazy. All right, we're going to get there. That dude is not streaming COD Mobile. Trying to find somebody who has not that many viewers, but also has a face cam.
Oh, you're at work. Okay, Kieran.
All right, I think I found somebody. Is DMQ is live? Where's DMQ? All right.